All right, showing one. What the heck? Showing this phone. Let's get right into it. Check it all out. Let's get right into this. So we're gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Shah. Double honor to the powerful brothers and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hope of the elect. Shalom, shalom. Let's get right into this lesson. Okay. Let's get right into it.
So tell me what.
Press the wrong button. So like you for that. What the heck was this?
Hold on, B. We gonna get this work.
With some knowledge. You niggas have discovered, hey, you a Hebrew. Some niggas say, hey, I'm a Zulu nation. And I'm saying, I ain't none of that shit. Nigga, I'm a nigga. I'm a nigga, baby. The seed of a nigger. I'm the seed of a Nigger slave. I ain't no Hebrew Israelite, none of that shit. I don't want to be no motherfucking Hebrew Israelite. I want to be a dumb, ignorant, big dick, shit talking nigga that can't read like the ignorant niggas but can grow food and build something. Now you niggas go on and be Hebrew. My grandmama is 84 years old, and I go say somebody Hebrew, she'll cuss you and me out. My mama don't identify as a Hebrew. I identify as a nigga. A ignorant motherfucking nigga playing smart, talking shit, and that can fuck like the government. All that other shit you niggas talking about, ain't no Hebrew kill no white man. Ain't no Hebrew ever raped no white woman. I'm down with raping and killing white folks, nigga. Yeah. Ain't no Hebrew came and they wasn't no DC sniper. Man, you Hebrew niggas ain't never done shit for us. So why the fuck would I proclaim and profess to be something that's weak in a motherfucker as a goddamn black ass Hebrew Israelite that ain't got nothing, won't do nothing to nobody, and hooping and hollering, talking about what they is. Die for it then, nigga. Fuck you talking about, die for it. Go 50 Hebrews get up and die today. Show us. Nigga, other than that, you talking like the rest of these motherfuckers.
All right, through. Let's get right to the scripture. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 1, verse 22. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 22, it say, Proverbs chapter 1, let's go, Proverbs chapter 1, verse 20, wisdom cried without, she uttered her voice in the streets. She cried in the chief place of the concord, in the open of the gate. In the city, she uttered her words, saying, how long, you simple one, will love simplicity, and the scorners delight, and the scorners and fool hate knowledge. Right. Fool hate knowledge. Verse 23. Turn you at my reproach. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you, because I have called and you refused. I have stretched out my hand, and no man regards. But you have set none of my counsel. It was none of my reproach. Verse 26. Also, I will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear come. Right. I will mock when your fear come. Let's read again. Proverbs 1, verse 25. But you have set at none of my counsel, and none of my reproach. Verse 26. Also, I will laugh at your calamity, and I will mock when your fear come. When your fear come as desolate and destruction, come as a whirlwind, distress, anger come upon you. Right, anger come upon you. Verse 28. They shall call upon me, but I will not answer. They should seek me early, but they should not find me. Verse 29. For they hated knowledge. Right. For they hated knowledge and did not choose to fear the Lord. Right? You hated knowledge and you did not choose to fear the Lord. So verse 30. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 30. That would none of my counsel despise all my reproach. Therefore should they eat the fruit of their own ways and be filled with their own device. For the turn away of simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. Right. Verse 33. But whoso hearken unto me shall dwell safety, and should be quiet from fear of evil. Right. Should be quiet from fear. Read again, Proverbs chapter 1, verse 33. But whoso hearken unto me shall dwell safety, and should be quiet from fear of evil. Keep racing the wrong rope. All right, let's go to Proverbs. No, let's go to Psalms. Yes. 64. Let's see what we got in that. Verse 8. It says, no, that's not what I wrote. I should know what that was. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 10, verse 13. It say, Proverbs chapter 10, verse 13. His lips of him that hate understanding, wisdom, and fount. But a rod is the back of him that is void of understanding. Verse 14. Wise men lay up knowledge, but the mouth of the fool is near destruction. Right, near destruction. Let me see. Let me see. Let's go verse 20. Proverbs chapter 10, verse 20. The tongue of the just is chosen silver, in the heart of the wicked is little worth this. Right, man, little worth this. Let's go back to that. It's a Proverbs chapter let me see though. Proverbs chapter 10, verse 27. The fear of the Lord prolong days, but the year of the wicked shall be short. Proverbs chapter 10, verse 13. You'll go back to that. In the lip of him that have understanding, wisdom is found, but a rod is for the back of him that is void of understanding. A wise man lay up knowledge, but the mouth of the fool is near destruction. Proverbs 10, verse 15. The rich man, wealth is his strong city. Destruction of the poor is the poverty. Proverbs 10, verse 16. The labor of the righteous tender to life, the fruit of the wicked to sin. He is the way of life that keeps. Yeah, Proverbs 10, verse 17. He is the way of life, keep instruction, but he that refuse reprove, Aaron. Yeah, I'm saying that right. Aaron. Proverbs chapter 10, verse 20 again. The tongue of the just is a chosen silver, and heart of the wicked a little worth this. Worth it. That should be it. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 8, verse 36. Proverbs chapter 8, verse 36. But he that sinned against me worked in his own soul. All that hate me love death. Yeah, again, Proverbs chapter 8, verse 36. But he that sinned against me wronged his own soul. All that hated me love death. what's that? Proverbs 8 verse 7. No, 18 verse. Let's go to Proverbs 12 verse 13. Proverbs 12 verse 13. The wicked is snared by the transgression of his lips, but the just shall come out of trouble. Right. Proverbs, let me see. Proverbs 12 verse 13. The wicked is snared by the transgression of his lips, but the just shall come out of trouble. Right, out of trouble. Proverbs Proverbs 12 verse 15. The way of a fool is right in his own eye, but he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise. Right. Read again, Proverbs 12 verse 15. The way of a fool is right in his own eye, but he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise. Right, is wise. Let me see. That's on that one. Proverbs chapter 15, verse 32. No, Proverbs 14, verse 16. Proverbs 14, verse 16. It said, a wise man fear and depart from evil, but the fool regard and is confounded. Confounded. I think that's right. Yeah, confounded. Yeah. Now let's go to Proverbs chapter 14, verse 15. The simple believe in every word, but the prudent man looked well to his going. A wise man fear and depart from evil, but the fool's regard and is confounded. All right, look at that word up. I'm not gonna be that long. It's gonna get a couple more. We go.
Confident.
Yep, I know I said it wrong. Okay.
Self-assured.
Self-assured.
Assured.
Assured. Sure of oneself. Self with that
Self-possessed.
self-possessed. Was that cool head?
Cool-headed.
Let's go read it again.
Confident.
Okay. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 16. It said, a wise man fear and depart from evil, but a fool regard and is confident. It's simple. That was it. Okay. Let's move on. Keep racing the whole thing. Proverbs 18, verse 17. No, Proverbs 18, verse 7. Let me see, 6. Let me see. Yeah, Proverbs 18, verse 6. A fool lips enter into the content, and his mouth call for stroke. Verse 7. A fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are the snares of his soul. Right, of his soul. That was it. Yeah, Proverbs 6, verse 7 again. A fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are the snares of his soul. That's it on that. All right. Let's go to Jeremiah. Verse 21. Jeremiah 4, verse 21. It say, how long shall I see and stand and hear the sound of the trumpet? For my people is foolishness, they have not known me. They are silent children, they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good. They have no knowledge, right? They have no knowledge. Jeremiah 4, verse 22. For my people is foolishness, they have not known me. They are silent children, they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good. They have no knowledge, right? No knowledge. Jeremiah 5 and 20. Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 20. It said, declare this in the house of Jacob, and publish it in the Judah, saying, hear now, this O foolish people, and without understanding, which have eyes and see not, which have ears and hear not. Right. Again, Jeremiah 5, verse 20. Declare this in the house of Jacob, and publish this in the Judah, saying, hear now, this O foolish people, and without understanding, which have eyes and see not, and which have ears and hear not. Jeremiah 6, verse 10. Jeremiah 6, verse 10. It said, to whom shall I speak and give warning that they may hear? Behold, their ears are uncircumcision, and they cannot hearken. Behold, the word of the Lord is unto them a reproach. They have no delight in it, right? They have no delight in it. Again, Jeremiah 6, verse 10. To whom shall I speak and give warning that they may hear? Behold, their ears are uncircumcision, and they cannot hearken. Behold, the word of the Lord is unto them a reproach, and they have no delight in it. Therefore, full of the fear of the Lord is ruling with them with the whole that I will pour it out upon the children of boy and upon the assembly of young men together. No, do I want to be all that? No. Don't want to be that. That was, yeah. Was it Jeremiah 16? Jeremiah 6, verse 16. Thou said to the Lord, stand you in the way, and seek and ask for the old paths, where is thy good way, and walk therein, and you shall find rest for your soul. But they say, we will not walk therein, right? We will not walk therein. Also I set watchmen over you, say, hearken to the sound of the trumpet. But they say, we will not hearken, right? They say, we will not hearken. Jeremiah 6, verse 17. Also I set watchmen over you, say, hearken to the sound of the trumpet. But they say, we would not hearken. Right. Okay. All right. Let's go to Hosea. Chapter 4, verse 6. It say, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because they reject knowledge. And also I reject thee, that they be shit. Hold on. Let me again. Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, because they reject knowledge. And also I will reject thee, that they should be no priest to me, seeing they forgot the law of the Most High. And also I will forget thy children. Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because they reject knowledge. And also I reject thee, that they should be no priest to me, seeing they forgot the law of the Most High. And also I will forget thy children. Right, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. I think I just get one more and that shit. Yeah. What else I got? That was it. Let me see. Let's go to Ezekiel 12 verse 1. Let's get that. Ezekiel 12 verse 1. The word of the Lord also came to me, say, Son of man, that dwell in the midst of a rebellious house, which have eyes to see not. No, which have eyes to see and see not. They have ears to hear and hear not, for they are rebellious house. Right, for they are rebellious house. Therefore, thou son of man, prepare thyself for remove, and remove by day in the sight, and thou shalt remove from the place to another place in thy sight. It may be thou wilt consider thought they be a rebellious house. What else? Let's go to close out. 2 Peter chapter 3. Where is it? 2? Let me see. 2 verse 9. I think. Yeah, okay, yep. 2 Peter 2 verse 9. The Lord knows how to deliver the godly out of temptation, and to preserve the unjust unto the day of judgment, to be punished, right? To be punished. Let's read again. Oh, messed up. 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 9. The Lord is known how to deliver the godly out of temptation, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment, to be punished, right? To be punished. Let's go back to this. Charleston White.
Hold on, man. We gonna get this work.
With some knowledge. You niggas have discovered, hey, you a Hebrew. Some niggas say, hey, I'm a Zulu nation. And I'm saying, I ain't none of that shit. Nigga, I'm a nigga. I'm a nigga, baby. The seed of a nigger. I'm the seed of a Nigger slave. I ain't no Hebrew Israelite, none of that shit. I don't want to be no motherfucking Hebrew Israelite. I want to be a dumb, ignorant, big dick, shit talking nigga that can't read like the ignorant niggas but can grow food and build something. Now you niggas go on and be Hebrew. My grandmama is 84 years old, and I go say somebody Hebrew, she'll cuss you in me out. My mama don't identify as a Hebrew. I identify as a nigga. A ignorant motherfucking nigga playing smart, talking shit, and that can fuck like the government. All that other shit you niggas talking about, ain't no Hebrew kill no white man. Ain't no Hebrew ever raped no white woman. I'm down with raping and killing white folks, nigga. Yeah. Ain't no Hebrew came and they wasn't no DC sniper. Man, you Hebrew niggas ain't never done shit for us. So why the fuck would I proclaim and profess to be something that's weak in a motherfucker as a goddamn black ass Hebrew Israelite that ain't got nothing, won't do nothing to nobody, and hooping and hollering, talking about what they is. Die for it then, nigga. Fuck you talking about die for it. Go 50 Hebrews get up and die today. Show us. Nigga, other than that, you talking like the rest of these motherfuckers.
So we're gonna close it out right there. So you see, that would be it. Yeah. So we're gonna give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh by Shema Shah. Double honor to the apostle brothers of El Great Millstone. Shalom to the whole elect. Shalom. Right, the Lord is knowing. Let's say, yeah. Shalom.